Jesus invited the little children to come to him, and at Omwabini Rescue Steps, our mission is to serve and care for vulnerable children and orphans in a way that reflects the love Jesus has for them. Greetings from Kimilili, Kenya. I'm James Bunyasi, Projects Coordinator at Omwabini Rescue Steps, a ministry to orphans, children, and families in poverty in Western Kenya. Since 2002, Omwabini has worked with over 1,000 impoverished, orphaned, or vulnerable families by meeting their basic need for food, clothing, health, and shelter, by equipping them for the future through education and skills, and by caring for their spiritual and emotional needs, especially since many of these children have lost parents and family members to HIV/AIDS. While Kenyan culture has a deep tradition of caring for family and extended family, the extent of HIV/AIDS pandemic and the sheer numbers of orphaned children has simply overwhelmed many families and communities. Caring for the children and families in crisis requires assessing their immediate needs, providing what is urgently required, and then helping to build the foundation for a future where they can provide for themselves and their families. The relief program at Omwabini helps to address the immediate needs of children, particularly those who are orphaned because of HIV/AIDS. Many are without food, medical care, or adequate shelter, and they are in a state of emotional turmoil and abandonment. They need to be loved and to be cared for. We meet these needs while also working to bring these children back into a network of community-based relationships and support. Through Omwabini's food security programs, orphaned families are trained to provide themselves with food. They learn how to prepare the land and to plant and care for and harvest their crops. Omwabini has a farmland that it makes available to those in need. And we help orphaned families to organize their surplus, crop, and bring it to the market, provide a much-needed family income. Education is the foundation for a better future, and for impoverished or orphaned children to one day be able to provide for themselves and to support a family. Omwabini operates a primary school and a vocational training center, and just started a high school, currently supporting 160 vulnerable children. In 2009, Omwabini opened an orphanage for over 300 orphans or children whose extremely poor families could not provide them with the necessities of life. Those living in the orphanage not only receive an education, but we also minister to their emotional and spiritual needs. And through income generation programs, Omwabini help people to care for their own needs by providing materials and small loans such as sewing machines, farming, beekeeping, fish ponds, chicken projects, bike taxis, and equipment repairs. Omwabini also seek to improve health and living conditions in nearby villages through construction of communal wells and efforts to protect precious water supplies from being contaminated. These are a few of the things that are happening at Omwabini Rescue Steps, but this work is only possible with your support. We ask for your prayers that God will continue to bless Omwabini and the people it serves. And we also ask you, your business, your organization, your church, to consider how you can provide financial support for this ministry. There are also volunteer opportunities for you to come to Kenya to work alongside the staff at Omwabini and to share your gifts and your love. The future holds many challenges, but even greater are the opportunities. Hundreds of children are already being cared for, provided with food and education, and shown how much God loves them. Your generosity and compassion is changing lives. It is providing hope, a better future, and we give thanks to God for His amazing blessings and for the ways He demonstrates His love through people such as yourself.